brought to you by the Equine Initiative, presented by Piranha, the Horse Talk Show, and Larson Hay. Louisa Barton here at the Ocala Downtown Market for the Horse Talk Show and Equus Television on all smart TV networks. And we're here for Gentle Carousel's reading program. We have Mayor Kent Guinn with us, and we're just going to talk to him a little bit about why this event's so important and why literacy and the books and the horses together here are so special.
Well, sure. Well, obviously reading and comprehending are very important. So for these kids to have exposure to that in the books is very important. And then the relationship with the police officer and magic and everything is just such a great program. I wanted to be out here and be involved in it. So yeah, it's wonderful.
Tell us about Magic being an OPD officer. That's pretty special.
You know, I was out of town when Chief did that, and I couldn't be there with him to do that.
So was I.
Yeah. So, but you know, that's a big deal, and so, you know, it's a great ambassador for the police department, and so we're honored to have Magic affiliated with the department, and he's a sworn officer.
And
so
how much better
deal.
in the horse capital of the world to have an OPD officer be a horse and represent
absolutely
OPD so well in our community.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we're excited about that. So.
Now, she's a special hero horse. Her film is going to the Manhattan Film Festival for Gentle Carousel Miniature Therapy Horses. And Magic is now going to be able to go and represent herself there. Thank you to you. Tell us about that.
So they told me about their kind of predicament, and they had to get the horse, you know, to New York and then back to Boca for the award they're getting down there from the Florida Bar Association. So she said, you know, we need about $4,000 to do that. And I said, you know what, I think I've got some money left over in my campaign account that I can do that for you. And so I called and got the check and brought it over here, you know, presented it today. So yeah, that's, you know, I think it's wonderful. You know, one of the things I talked about earlier is we try to get a mounted unit in this year's budget. We weren't able to, maybe next year. So I went up to New York and met with the mounted unit, the head of it. And so what I'm thinking is, and I'm going to try to do this, and we'll have to coordinate it with NYPD, but get the mounted unit, some of the mounted unit from NYPD to come to the film festival to honor their fellow sworn officer, you know, from Ocala, to see him or see her get the award. So yeah, I'm gonna call today and see if I can make that happen.
Listen, we know that you can make things happen.
Well, I don't know. It's up to NYPD, but I'm gonna ask. So we'll see.
That's incredible. Tell us about the turnout today. Over 100 kids, I think, here today. Really special to see these young people get to see the horse. Debbie reads the book. The horse is in the book. And then the horse comes out of the horse trailer and the kids get to see the horse. How important is that in the summer for literacy to get kids still reading and involved in the summertime?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I mean, you know, they're out of school and everything, so, you know, they've got plenty of time to read. You know, when they asked who's ever petted a horse, you know, there were just a lot of hands went up. So that little girl that I asked, I said, don't you want to come up? And, you know, she was, I think, really shy, so she didn't want to come up, but she kept her hand up the entire time, and the little boy sitting next to her was telling her, put your hand down, and she's like, no.
She's like, no.
And so she kept
I
it
gotta see the horse.
So hopefully she was able to pet the horse. So yeah,
it's really a special experience, and I think in the horse capital of the world, it's incredible that we have this opportunity, and the Gentle Carousel Miniature Therapy Horses, a 501c3, give their time and their energy and their volunteers to be here and make this possible. So
definitely
wonderful. Thank you. Any last words? Of course, we want to see them win the Manhattan Film Festival.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely, yeah. Magic gets to walk the red carpet and everything, so that'll be wonderful. So yeah, I'm sure Magic will do real well there.
Thank you so much for making that possible. Thank you for your commitment to our community, to these kids, and to the horse world.
All right, thank you.
We love you, Mayor Guinn.
Thank you.
Mayor Guinn here in downtown Ocala. Louisa Barton here for the Horse Talk Show.